Onana has to come out and is beaten. What a finish!
At just 20 years old, Jude Bellingham has taken the footballing world by storm. A young man from Stourbridge, England, has now become one of the most exciting and complete midfielders on the planet. He has captivated fans with his poise on the ball, his incredible vision, and his knack for scoring crucial goals. From dominating the championship as a teenager to shining in the white of Real Madrid, Bellingham's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. But how did he get here, and what makes him so special? Today, we're diving deep into the story of Jude Bellingham, examining his rise to prominence, his style of play, and why he's already being compared to some of the greatest midfielders of all time. The early years. Jude Victor William Bellingham was born on June 29, 2003 in Stourbridge, West Midlands. From a young age, football ran in his veins. His father, Mark Bellingham, wasn't just a dedicated parent, but also a prolific non-league striker, scoring over 700 goals during his career. Growing up, Jude idolized players like Steven Gerrard and Thierry Henry, and he quickly showed signs of following in their footsteps. Jude's journey began at Birmingham City's Youth Academy, where he joined at the age of 8. Even as a child, his coaches could see he was special. They often spoke about his composure, his reading of the game, and his relentless desire to improve. It was clear to everyone that Jude wasn't just another talented youngster. He had the mindset of a future professional. By the age of 16, Jude was already making history. In August 2019, he became Birmingham City's youngest ever first-team player at just 16 years and 38 days old. That's younger than most of us were when we got our first job. But it wasn't just the record that stood out. It was the way he played. His maturity, technical ability, and confidence on the pitch were astonishing for someone so young. In his debut season, Bellingham made 44 appearances, scored 4 goals, and showed week after week that he could compete against seasoned professionals in one of the most physically demanding leagues in the world, the Championship. It was only a matter of time before the biggest clubs in Europe came calling. The Dortmund decision. After his incredible breakout season, Jude Bellingham became the hottest young prospect in football. Top clubs across Europe were lining up to secure his signature. Manchester United, Bayern Munich, and Borussia Dortmund were just a few of the names vying for his attention. But Jude made a decision that surprised many. He chose Borussia Dortmund. Why Dortmund? Well, the German club had built a reputation as a launchpad for young talent. Players like Jadon Sancho, Erling Haaland, and Christian Pulisic had all flourished there. For Jude, it wasn't just about the money or the glamour. It was about development and becoming the best version of himself. In July 2020, Jude signed with Dortmund for a reported £25 million, making him the most expensive 17-year-old in football history. And almost immediately, he proved his worth. In his very first season, Jude played a pivotal role in Dortmund's midfield. What stood out was his tireless work ethic. He wasn't just a young player trying to fit in. He was dictating games, breaking up opposition attacks, and driving forward to create chances. His energy and presence were infectious. It didn't take long for him to start breaking records again. He became the youngest English player to score in the Champions League, a moment that highlighted just how comfortable he was on the big stage. Jude Bellingham was no longer just a rising star. He was a phenomenon. International stardom. Bellingham's meteoric rise wasn't confined to club football. In November 2020, he earned his first senior cap for England at just 17 years old, making him one of the youngest players to ever represent the Three Lions. For most players, international football can be daunting, but Jude took it in stride. Jude, playing for England at the Euros and World Cup. By the time the Euros and the 2022 World Cup came around, Jude was no longer just a promising youngster. He was England's midfield engine. Fast forward to the 2024 Euros, and Bellingham's performances reached new heights. As England progressed to the final stages of the tournament, Jude was the driving force in midfield. In the quarterfinal against Germany, he scored a stunning solo goal, dribbling past 2 defenders before slotting the ball into the bottom corner. Now, in the semifinal clash with Italy, he provided a crucial assist with a perfectly weighted through ball, setting up the winning goal. His ability to dominate games in high-pressure situations earned him the tournament's Best Player award and cemented his status as one of the best in the world. His performances showcased a mix of youthful energy and veteran-like composure. Whether it was breaking up attacks, launching counterattacks, or scoring himself, Jude had it all. One of his standout moments came against Senegal in the 2022 World Cup, where his dominating midfield display earned him plaudits from fans and pundits alike. He wasn't just playing for England, he was leading by example. The Real Madrid era. In 2023, Bellingham took another massive step in his career by joining Real Madrid for a staggering €103 million. For many players, joining a club of this stature can be overwhelming, but not Jude. From the moment he arrived, he looked like he belonged. In his debut season with Real Madrid, Jude didn't just adapt, he excelled. Playing alongside legends like Luka Modric and Toni Kroos, Jude quickly became the heart of the team's midfield. His ability to control games, contribute defensively, and score crucial goals endeared him to Madridistas worldwide. One match that truly showcased these qualities was Real Madrid's clash against Barcelona in El Clasico. In that game, Jude scored twice, including a stunning long-range strike and a dramatic late winner. Beyond his goals, he dominated the midfield, breaking up play, dictating the tempo, and leading his team to a memorable victory. Performances like these solidified his status as a key player for the team and a fan favorite. Comparisons to Zinedine Zidane and Steven Gerrard soon followed, and they weren't just media hype. Zidane's elegance, composure, and ability to control games from midfield are often mirrored in Jude's performances. Like the French legend, Bellingham exudes a calm confidence, effortlessly navigating tight spaces and picking out perfect passes. On the other hand, Gerrard's relentless drive, leadership qualities, and knack for delivering in clutch moments are traits that Jude also embodies. This unique blend of Zidane's finesse and Gerrard's grit makes him a truly rare talent in modern football. Jude's blend of elegance and intensity is reminiscent of the very best to ever play the game. For instance, his performance against Napoli in the Champions League group stages stood out as a perfect example. In that match, he not only showcased his technical brilliance with a beautifully orchestrated assist, but also scored a crucial goal that demonstrated his composure under pressure. Defensively, he was tireless, constantly pressing and intercepting the ball, while offensively, his vision and ability to carry the ball forward left opponents scrambling. It's in moments like these that you see the elegance of Zidane, paired with the relentless intensity of Gerrard, style of play, and unique qualities. So, what makes Jude Bellingham so special? To put it simply, he's the complete package. Defensively, Jude is a monster. He reads the game like a seasoned veteran, making crucial interceptions and tackles. His ability to anticipate danger is often compared to legendary midfielders like Claude Makelele and Patrick Vieira. Like Makelele, Jude has an innate sense of positioning, always seeming to be in the right place at the right time to break up opposition attacks. Meanwhile, his physicality and presence in the midfield evoke memories of Vieira, who dominated with both skill and strength. This combination of tactical intelligence and raw athleticism makes Jude a defensive powerhouse. His ability to anticipate danger and snuff out opposition attacks is invaluable. Offensively, he's just as impressive. Whether it's driving forward with the ball, picking out a killer pass, or arriving in the box to score, Jude's attacking contributions are game-changing. One standout example was his performance against Barcelona in the 2023 El Clasico. In this high-stakes match, Jude scored twice, including a breathtaking long-range strike and a decisive last-minute goal. Beyond the goals, his ability to dictate the tempo and consistently make dangerous forward runs left the opposition scrambling. These moments not only highlight his attacking prowess, but also his composure under pressure in football's biggest stages. He's also a leader on the pitch, unafraid to demand more from his teammates and take responsibility in crucial moments. The future. At just 20 years old, Jude Bellingham has already achieved more than most players do in their entire careers. But what's truly exciting is what lies ahead. His potential seems limitless. Whether it's winning the Ballon d'Or, leading England to international glory, or cementing his place as one of Real Madrid's greatest midfielders, the possibilities are endless. Jude's work ethic, humility, and hunger for success